Boogers, a buffoon, and bad puns.
Andy, are you describing the three of us?
No. Kinda. Hello, we're Andy, the Maniacal Cinephile, and happy Halloween. Today, we're riffing and reviewing Ernest Scared Stupid.
The follow-up to Ernest Goes to Jail, aka Ernest Scared Straight.
Ernest P. Worrell was a fictional character played by Jim Varney. Ernest was created in 1980 by Varney with a Nashville advertising agency and appeared in a series of TV commercials. The Ernest commercials were handheld, comedic, fast-paced, and featured the rubber-faced, southern-accented Ernest barging in and pestering his unseen neighbor.
Vern would move again, but Ernest keeps finding him.
Jim Varney had a photographic memory, would scan the script, and sometimes shoot 25 different versions of a commercial in a single day. He's mostly known for comedy and the Ernest character, but Jim was a master of disguise and a talented actor.
I loved him as Slinky the dog in Toy Story.
Ernest then got a TV series, and then a string of movies. Ernest Scared Stupid is the fourth entry, and was a gateway horror movie for me as a kid.
Like how marijuana is a gateway drug to crack.
So, let's see if this movie still holds up, or has aged like milk left in Ernest's garbage truck. Use our link in the description and promo code Stitch Together Pictures to get 20% off Fangoria magazines and merch. Ooh, these opening credits are a banger! The movie opens in the late 19th century in Briarville, Missouri. We see the POV of someone chasing a young girl. When a kid steals a candy bar, and they release the body cam footage, a tiny net is thrown onto Trantor, the troll, who is chained up and buried. Reverend Phineas Worrell, great-great-grandfather of Ernest, plants an oak tree to seal the creature's fate. A tree prison? Forget solitary confinement. This is solitary coniferment.
Its roots will be his prison.
And the squirrels are his parole board.
One with your blood in his veins will release me, and victory will at last be mine!
It's a shame that people don't talk like this anymore. It's revealed this legend is being told by Elizabeth in class for a book report.
That's bull. It's not bull. I read it in a book.
A book about the very first Arbor Day.
Trantor placed a curse on the Worrell family, with every generation getting dumber and dumber
and dumber and dumber.
His pregnant mother was definitely taking Tylenol.
100 years later, we meet Ernest, the local garbage man, who falls into the trash compactor.
R2-D2 can't save him, but maybe his doggy Rimshot can.
Rimshot, help do something! Rimshot!
Aw, look at him try.
To stop the compactor, Ernest tries using a muffler, a shovel, and even a doll's head.
I'll send him a nice card.
You'll never get away with this, Ernest. I know where you live.
We never see his home, so I assume he's sleeping at the dump.
As a kid, this scene and the garbage truck scene from Child's Play 3 made me afraid to go anywhere near a simpleton. Middle schoolers Kenny Binder and Elizabeth hear Ernest screaming and free him.
He's like a redneck Han Solo, frozen in garbage night.
My dad said we could get in big trouble riding in here.
At least this time, you're riding in the front. Sheriff Binder then pulls him over and orders Ernest to clean up Old Lady Hackmore's yard that is littered with spooky sculptures she welded together. It looks like the grandma's yard from Final Destination, Bloodlines.
Got no garbage here. Only the expressions of the soul.
Lady, your soul is terrifying. I love it.
It might be better if I came back another day.
The blowtorch is how she cuts her own hair. Meanwhile, the kids show off the little haunted house they made.
Pretty scary scream, huh?
My heart was in my throat.
Cut! Say the line again, Joey, but this time, actually choke on your heart. Suddenly, the Murdoch brothers show up and destroy their haunted house.
You buttheads made a big mistake!
Like choosing to look like a 45-year-old butch lesbian.
Kenny tells Ernest about his bullies, and Ernest gives him a history lesson about Botswana, the tiny nation that defeated the Ottoman Empire who used the high ground.
Is the high ground.
The high ground is no good without trees.
The high ground worked against Anakin Skywalker.
This is not historically accurate at all, but at least Ernest has a chest full of costumes.
I'm afraid. Sure, I'm scared. Everybody in Botswana is scared.
Damn, this guy has more split personalities than we do.
There ain't no trees in Botswana. I know. I am a Botswanian lumberjack, and I ain't never had a job.
You know what? Stupid and unemployed, just like your father.
Do you smell fish?
I don't know. Are your legs open?
So Ernest takes the kids out into the woods to find the perfect tree for their clubhouse.
This looks like a good one.
I guess he didn't see the sign that said occupied. Ernest then spots a spooky part of the forest.
I don't like this.
Which is a great place for a grown man to take children.
Ernest finds a tree to die for, and they unknowingly construct their treehouse in the Trantor tree. Old Lady Hackmore has felt a disturbance in the farce. We then get a montage of Ernest and the kids building their treehouse, but Old Lady Hackmore isn't impressed.
This is your high ground.
Flee this evil place! Flee!
Me, whenever I leave the DMV. Flee this evil place! Flee! She storms off and Ernest follows when the Murdochs suddenly arrive.
Andy, how did the bullies find them all the way out there?
Bullies can smell a nerd halfway across town.
The kids test the high ground by slinging cat food and old pizzas at the Murdochs.
Now! Way to go, Joey!
The pizzas are actually reused props from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze.
They're on the run! And no collateral damage either.
Oh, right, that was great.
Meanwhile, Rimshot is on the ground, barking for a medic. Ernest then returns, having learned the story of Trantor from Old Lady Hackmore. Trantor can only be released on October 30th.
Like tonight.
When a Worrell
Like you.
places his hand on the tree and calls forth Trantor.
But what are the chances of that happening?
Why couldn't you be more like Ash and forget the words?
Klaatu, Barata,
Spooked, the kids run off, leaving Ernest all alone.
Boy, I sure hope you're from Keebler.
Thankfully, the Keebler elves know how to blow their noses.
I know Tai Chi, Kung Fu, Chow Mein, and I saw Hulkamania 3 times, once in slow-mo.
I saw Hulkamania 3 times in slow-mo too. But it was Hogan's sex tape. He felt bloated because he ate too many hot dogs.
Okay. However, when Ernest knocks over some milk, the troll disappears. Trantor didn't want Ernest to see him crying over spilled milk. Joey is walking home alone when he hears something rustling through the trees, slips, but is grabbed.
You saved me. I thought it was a goner.
A goner? Were you really gonna drown in a 1-inch puddle? Trantor then turns him into a tiny wooden doll.
Joey's acting was a little wooden.
Ernest runs to Sheriff Binder's house to warn the troll is loose. Daniel Butler, who plays Sheriff Binder, has appeared in and wrote several Ernest projects. He wanted the sheriff to have a mustache, but Disney told him no because it made him look too Hispanic.
Disney wouldn't even let him wear the sombrero.
And it had great big teeth and things on his ears like this, and his head was at least this big. And
All right, put out an APB for Shrek. However, Sheriff Binder does not believe him.
Good night, Ernest.
If he's still there in 3 seconds, the sheriff is getting his gun.
Trantor then places the wooden Joey into the tree.
My children grow.
Me running to the bathroom with a turtle head poking out. Ernest then runs to Lady Hackmore's place.
I let the troll out.
What I say whenever I whip it out to pee. You know what I mean?
To see how to stop Trantor, Lady Hackmore opens her troll manual.
There is one who can stop me if you will dare, with the heart of a child and a mother's care.
Cut to Ernest cutting out Kenny's heart. We learn Trantor must transform 5 children into wooden dolls before tomorrow at midnight, and Ernest is the chosen one.
The great redneck hope.
Hallelujah. The great redneck hope? Joe Dirt?
Ernest then mounts a 1-man and 1 dog mission to warn the town. When the ghost of Paul Revere shows up in the comments section, Ernest heads over to the store of the Tulip Brothers, who sell him a bunch of phony troll hunting gear.
Chopped troll bait, $3 a pound, 50 pounds.
I exaggerate too when cupping my balls. Yep, 50 pounds. Each.
Does that include the giant album with every troll love song ever written?
My favorite track is Get Out of My Dreams and Under My Bridge. Kenny and Elizabeth head back to the tree and find the wooden Joey.
Something's there. Run for it! I'd run too if I saw a cameraman in the woods.
Trantor chases the kids, but sees a skateboarder and claims his second soul. When placed in the tree, I hope the kid is riding a fingerboard. The kids inform Ernest that they've seen the 5 holes. Lady Hackmore explains he needs 4 more souls to unleash his army and capture the world's children.
Trantor's got to pay the troll toll to get into that boy's hole.
I feel like you're saying boy's hole, and it's clearly soul.
Capture the children all over the world.
Just the kids.
He has a point. Good luck, kids. You figure it out.
We need a heart. A child's heart.
Ah, she looks like the lady version of the Crypt Keeper.
Later, Ernest sets up a troll motel trap, advertising kids for free. It's how they caught Jared from Subway. Ernest then gives Kenny and Elizabeth a ride home.
Whore!
Feed and grow strong, my little ones.
What men would say, if we could breastfeed.
Grow strong now, little one.
Later that night, Elizabeth has an argument with her mother.
Ernest said,
Honey, we have been through all this. There are no such things as trolls.
She's obviously never been on Reddit. Elizabeth rolls over in her bed and Trantor claims her as his third victim. No signs of a struggle, but we'll have to dust these boogers for prints.
You disguised as a yummy little child will be the bait.
The only thing that disguise is gonna catch is a diddling Boy Scout leader.
You're a cute little dog, but you are one ugly little kid.
Hey, in dog years, Rimshot is 90 years old.
Trantor follows Ernest into the grocery store, which freaks out the cashier. Jimmy pulls out a shotgun, and Ernest throws his chocolate milk, once again sending Trantor running.
You play charades, you really play for keeps, know what I mean?
Jimmy also pulls out a shotgun during Pictionary.
In the comments, let me know, what are some of your favorite family-friendly horror movies to watch around Halloween? While looking for his dad, Kenny then bumps into his friend, Greg.
Where's your costume? We're supposed to be at school now.
Costume? He's dressed as every 90s kid. The boys then hear the voice of Elizabeth coming from a pipe, but it's another troll trick.
Over here, Kenny. Oh, thank goodness. I thought puberty suddenly hit her pretty hard.
Kenny makes a run for it, but this troll can stroll. In 2 years, that neighbor moves to North Dakota, and a similar thing once again happens to his fence.
No!
Get out of the street! And you with the costume, watch out!
He fled because the cow on the truck reminded him of his ex-wife. A cow.
Ernest receives a troll alert and heads back to the troll motel.
You picked the wrong guy to tangle with. Squid lips.
And those squid lips are going to make him very popular in troll prison. Meanwhile, Mayor Murdoch questions the sheriff about his missing sons when Ernest rolls up with his troll trap, and you know where this is going.
Boys.
Technically, Ernest did capture 2 trolls.
That does it, Worrell. You're fired.
In the morning, I want your badge, your gun, and your garbage truck on my desk. Ernest has reached his low point, but Rimshot snaps him out of his funk, reminding him that he doesn't know when to quit.
Just ask my 4th grade teacher.
He never knew when to quit.
Oh. It's true. He's still trying to pass the 4th grade.
Old Lady Hackmore then gathers the children turned into wooden dolls all those years ago.
Your time has come, my children.
She's been using them as paperweights. Trantor places another child in the tree before Ernest drives up and notices the growing pods.
Golly, they look just like Brussels sprouts.
Ernest then heats up oil in a wok and stir-fries them. Trantor's face meets truck, and it won't be the last time. Trantor's wishing he wasn't resurrected during allergy season. After a ridiculous fight inside and in the back of the truck, Ernest throws a rope at Trantor, knocking him off.
We got him. I am Troll Fighter #1.
It's also his Xbox gamer tag. Suddenly, Trantor reappears and uses the rope to pull the truck back to him.
Put it in reverse. How about a bumper sandwich, booger lips?
He's about to wipe the nose goblins right off that troll's face.
Bingo! You got him, Rimshot. Way to go.
Only Ernest and his dog could make vehicular manslaughter adorable.
Where did he go? Where did he go?
Look at him drive! Rimshot is easily my favorite character.
Suddenly, the troll's hot breath shatters the windshield. Ernest clumsily falls into a barrel, and Trantor sends him overboard. I hate it when people litter on the side of the road. While Hackmore hacks away at Ernest with a comically large can opener, Ernest discovers 2 pages of the book are stuck together.
Ew, what's Old Lady Hackmore been doing with that book?
Thou canst destroy the troll with...
M-I-something-K.
I got it! Mink, the semi-aquatic carnivorous mammal.
You might be right, little buddy, but is that American or European mink? When it comes to the slapstick, Ernest is really on a roll. Even though several children are missing, Mayor Murdoch and Sheriff Binder still proceed with the school's Halloween party.
The hottest band in Taylor County, the Fun Bunch!
The Fun Bunch is known for cutting themselves on stage and throwing their feces at the crowd.
Outside, Hackmore sees a mother and daughter arguing over a silly rat costume.
I hate you! Well, I'm not too fond of you either.
Mickey Mouse and Walt Disney would fight like this.
I'm sorry. I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah, I can't relate to any of this.
Unconditional love. That's the heart of a child.
Wait, that's the heart of a child? Well, now you tell me.
Trantor then gets in line for the costume contest.
I know a dork when I see one.
He sees a dork every morning in the bathroom mirror. Like me. Wait, the bully's name is Matt Murdock? What a weird origin story for Daredevil. Trantor turns the mayor's son into his 5th and final wooden doll.
So, who won the costume contest?
Ernest then shows up to save the day.
Your history, pal. You're Elvis.
Trantor does look like somebody who would die on the toilet.
Let's see how you like a little MIAK.
Oh, it's not Halloween until Ernest pulls out the MIAK.
Does it come in other flavors besides plain?
Yeah, MIAK. I bet you thought I couldn't find any this time of year.
He ain't kidding. I had to buy this 30-year-old jar on eBay because I always wondered, what is MIAK? Oh God! It smells like cheese from Trantor's ball sack!
Trantor's got 2 noses and 2 hoses.
In the fight, Trantor is repelled when Ernest gets ice cream all over his hands. We need backup. And more ice cream. Somebody call Reggie Bannister and the Terenzi brothers. Ernest then realizes that Trantor also turned Rimshot into a wooden doll.
Somebody with a runny nose is gonna die.
Poor Ernest. What's he gonna do with the wooden doggy?
Probably use him as a stick to throw at other dogs. Kenny notices all the dairy and finally figures it out.
Mother's care. Milk.
Tell all the breastfeeding mothers to whip out those milk cannons and start spraying.
How do we take this thing out? Follow me.
Yeah! Come on!
They all go back to his house and play Nintendo. Kenny then rallies a troll fighting team and they head to the grocery store to get ammo.
Wait! Whoa!
Dang, he got checked into a display of checks. Which Ernest did commercials for.
One final soul to set my children free.
I do applaud him for being a single father.
Trantor successfully summons the troll pods, while Ernest unsuccessfully tries to catch them.
We can't let these hit the ground, Rimshot. Got that?
It's not easy being a garbage man and juggling 17 kids. However, Ernest can't catch a break, and the troll army hatches out of the ground.
This one's over the fence and out of the park.
The Kyoto brothers, who created the killer clowns from outer space, also worked on this movie. They've denied it, but two of the trolls look a lot like Slim and Fatso. I mean, look at that double chin. They at least reused some part of it. The townspeople show up, only for the trolls to overwhelm and beat them.
This whole day has been a drag.
Oh no! They're gonna blame this all on me.
No one can blame you, Ernest. If no one survives.
Twist. The release.
Poor B-Man. I bet that stung.
Bring me the head of Ernest P. Worrell.
First, you're gonna have to pull it out of his ass.
Say, I'll bet you guys have trouble meeting girls. Don't know what to say, what to do, how to get things going.
Gross, Ernest. They're only 3 minutes old. After a Scooby-Doo chase around the tree, one troll eats some bullets, while another troll smacks him in the back of the head. According to Fox News, this is what's happening in Portland. When Kenny and his friends roll up, all hell and lactose break loose. How it feels being lactose intolerant.
Hey, butt breath.
How did Kenny know his name was Butt Breath?
Sayonara, snotwad.
The last time he spit to save his life is when Ernest went to jail. You know what I mean?
During the fight, Trantor retreats under the tree and summons the powers of the underworld.
Evil demons, make me strong.
What Cain would pray for every night before bed. Old Lady Hackmore shows up and places the other wooden children in the tree. Trolls are usually afraid of a strong black woman. Outnumbered, Ernest summons his other characters for backup.
Trolls, is it?
Oh, great. I have to defend the fort with a multiple personality.
What the hell,
What the
is that supposed to mean?
Hey, you, come back here! He's eating the film!
The head of Warner Brothers eating that shelved Batgirl movie. In the end, the trolls really got creamed, and the town celebrates.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Don't understand. It's not over yet.
When the Marvel movie is over, and you're waiting for the post-credits scene. After the milk massacre, Trantor reappears, uglier, and now invincible, even to dairy.
I've grown too strong for that.
The demons also gave him a lactaid. Enraged, Trantor also turns Kenny into a wooden doll.
Kenny! Oh my God! They killed Kenny!
You bastards!
You do pretty well against little kids and dogs. Let's see how you deal with a real man.
Does he see one? Ernest then realizes the heart of a child is unconditional love and drops the milk.
Come on, little fella.
It's like watching the first wedding dance between Rhea Perlman and Danny DeVito.
Just wait until Trantor starts twerking.
Ernest overloads Trantor with love to finally defeat him.
You're so cute.
Like me, cute and contagious.
Still a better love story than Twilight.
Proof that love is the strongest thing in the universe. Besides Jim Varney's jawline, Trantor is dead, Ernest is a hero, and all the wooden children are reunited with their families.
Kenny, I'm so scared. I thought we'd never see you again.
During the finale, they already turned your room into an office.
Michael, I missed you.
How'd you get so old? Hackmore's brother hacking right through her self-esteem.
Ernest weeps until he hears barking coming from his truck.
Rimshot is alive!
The dog's probably thinking the same thing about Ernest. Man and man's best friend then make out as we roll the credits. Eartha Kitt went from being one of the first black actresses to have a recurring role on a primetime TV show to this. By 1991, America's favorite denim-clad doofus cemented himself as a blue-collar cartoon come to life. The next logical step after saving Christmas was to save Halloween in an adventure that's equal parts spooky and slapstick.
The skeletons from Army of Darkness loved it.
Ernest Scared Stupid may not have impressed critics, but for fans, it's arguably the best entry, and ironically, the movie that buried the franchise's big screen run.
Like Trantor under that tree.
With a budget of $9.6 million, Ernest Scared Stupid managed to pull in only $14.1 million, a number that looked a lot scarier to Disney than the Trolls.
Most of the budget was spent making boogers.
Some have speculated the film's slightly darker tone and creepy monster design scared off younger audiences. For a supposed kids' comedy, there are scenes here that could send a few little ones diving behind the couch. Still, that mix of horror and humor is what makes it stand out from the rest of the Ernest movies.
Like us, standing out in a police lineup.
This was the fourth and final Ernest movie produced under Disney's label, Touchstone Pictures. And after the disappointing box office return, the studio pulled the plug on its 6-picture deal. The next entry, Ernest Rides Again, was released independently and bombed, so the rest of the movies never made it to the theaters.
Ernest goes straight to video.
Outside of Jim Varney and Eartha Kitt, the cast here doesn't exactly shine. The child actors are passable at best, and while the production design and special effects are impressive, the cinematography doesn't always showcase them in their best light.
Best light? Good luck trying to find Trantor's good side.
So, would I recommend Ernest Scared Stupid? Yes! For all its flaws, the movie is a Halloween gem that perfectly captures the playful spirit of the season and deserves more love.
Unconditional love.
Varney carries the movie, nailing every pratfall, pun, and rubber-faced scream. Sadly, Jim Varney was a chain smoker and passed away from lung cancer in the year 2000. He was only 50 years old.
Ernest goes to heaven.
The troll lore is somewhat interesting. The creature effects by the Kyoto brothers are delightful, and the jokes land more often than not.
Like a cat that only has 3 legs.
Over 30 years later, it's a blast of 90s nostalgia, lighthearted and silly in all the right ways. Is it high art? No, but like Ernest himself, it's impossible not to root for it, even if you watch the movie every October. Ernest Scared Stupid is a fun, family-friendly gateway horror movie for children. You know what I mean? Happy Halloween, Stitched Together family! We've been Andy, the Maniacal Cinephile.
Thanks for liking and subscribing.
Join our Patreon, hit the bell, and now watch another damn video.